Mr. Mario Pinto, Sarpanch of Kolti Navini, Village Panchayat. Ms. Lavina Verona will present a bouquet to our special invitee, Mr. Goan. Dr. Stacy Sequeira will present a bouquet to Mrs. Supriya Kari, Sarpanch of Samatayas Village Panchayat. Dr. Stacy Sequeira will present a bouquet to Mr. Mario Pinto, Sarpanch of Kolti Navini, Village Panchayat. Mr. Ashok Miguel will present a bouquet to Reverend Father Simon Rodriguez, manager of Divar High School. We will now honor Mr. Tukaram Naik, Secretary of Kolti Navini. Requesting Mr. Ashok Miguel to present. Next, we will honor the members of Kolti Navini Village Panchayat. Mr. Vishwas Divar, Ms. Tanuja Naik, Ms. Ranjita Purgankar, the village panchayat members of Samatayas, Mukesh Shomurthy, Swapnil Golkar, Marina Vaz, Shavesh Mandrekar, Anuradha Ravindar, Prashant Khandalkar, we also have Ms. Jane Lane from Mission Rabies, Panchayat to welcome the gathering.
I extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Murugan Apupille. He is the Director Education and he is a live wire and a pillar in this mission. Rabies. Extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Stacy Square, also to Dr. Mrs. Thank you. Doctor, you have done wonders. Your team, with your arm with Dr. Stacy Square, Jonathan, and all others. When we had the first meeting in my panchayat, and they came with the idea, first was the anti-rabies vaccination, the wonderful job. बड़े काम केले दोतोरा सुंदर काम केले आपके विलेज एंटी रेबिजान सुड्या वॅक्सिनेशन केले आणि कोण आयले की सुड्याचे पॉप्युलेशन वाढता दोतोरान सांगले देयर इज अलार्म टू बी रेज एन अलार्म आणि या सुड्या न्यूट्रन कोरोना जाल्या पॉप्युलेशन वाढतेले आणि मनशांनी चड सुणी जातली देवाक आणि आमकां ताचेर प्रपोजल दिलो हो प्रपोजल दिलो आमची पंचायत फायनान्शियली सावंड ना मालाच्या पंचायती दिलो मागो दोन्ही पंचायतींनी आम्ही ताका कमिटमेंट दिलो गो हेड व्याजाची आतां पयशांच्या बाबतींत कितें जाता मेजर फंडिंग ताचे मिशन रेबिजाचे थोडे तुमी आमची मदत करची आसता रणजिता कोरगांवकारान फोन मारलो आमच्या गांवच्या भावाक सोशल वर्कर बाब रोहन हरमलकार आनी ताका सांगलें these are the expenses which panchayat has to go. He told her, I give you a blank check. Go ahead. Let the expenses be less. Don't worry. I am there with you. He has already given us an advance. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Vikram. There will be a formal thank you, but I also feel like thanking all of them. Dr. Murugan and Dr. Murugan and your team, Dr. Stacy Square. Please let us know that I want to make you stay comfortable for 21 days or 24 days that you are in Divar. The beauty of them is that they are camped in Divar. And to me, तांकां मदत करूंक जाय तुमच्या आवय बापायक सांगूंक जाय शेजाऱ्याक सांगूंक जाय कुत्र्याक तर आहा अशें तांकां हेल्प करात कित्याक टीम आतां दोनूय पंचायतींनी पावतले राज्य सुद्दां पावतले Once again, I extend a hearty welcome to all of you and especially our headmistress who has been always cooperative with Panchayat, and we are working very closely. Whenever there are some programs, we approach her and she never said no. Thank you, madam. Thank you and God bless you all.
According to WHO, rabies is a serious public health problem in over 150 countries and territories, mainly in Asia and Africa. Ms. Joanne Pereira, a student of Our Lady of Divar High School, will now raise awareness on rabies through her speech titled Rabies, Educate, Vaccinate and Eliminate.
Rabies, rabies everywhere. Rabies, rabies everywhere. Good morning, respected dignitaries and everyone present here. It's an honor to be standing and speaking up here. Every hour, someone dies of rabies. World Rabies Day. Today, we come together to respect and honor Louis Pasteur, who created the life-saving vaccine. Rabies is a preventable threat, yet it claims over 59,000 lives annually. 99% transmitted through dogs, and about 150 countries worldwide affected. But the good news is that rabies is 100% preventable. If someone is bitten, getting medical help right away can stop the spread of the disease. But once symptoms start, rabies is always almost fatal. So how can we prevent this? Yes. First, we should make sure our pets are vaccinated. This means taking our pets such as dogs, cats for their daily dose. Keeping our pets vaccinated not only protects them but also the community. We should conduct awareness and teach children not to stay away from stray animals. Curiosity can lead to dangerous situations. So it's important to teach them not to approach unknown animals. As the saying goes, prevention is better than cure. By taking steps like vaccinating our pets, spreading a word about rabies, we can help protect ourselves and others. Let's all work together to create a world free from rabies. Let's all take the vision started by Sir Louis Pasteur and continue it. Together, we can achieve zero human deaths due to rabies. Remember, 0 by 30 is not just a slogan, but a goal to achieve. Thank you, and yes, we can do it.
Thank you, Goan. That was very informative. I request our manager, Reverend Father Simao Rodriguez, to kindly take a seat at the dais. Requesting Ms. Lavina from Mission Rabies to kindly escort Father. I request Mr. Ashok Migeri to present the bouquet of flowers to Reverend Father Simao Rodriguez, manager of RAP of Divar High School. September is World Rabies Day. It is celebrated annually to raise awareness about rabies prevention and to highlight progress in defeating this horrifying disease. Dr. Murugan Appapillai, Director of Education Mission Rabies, WES, will now give a talk on World Rabies Day and Goa Rabies Control. Over to Dr. Murugan.
Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and my dear children and teachers, very good morning. First of all, at outset, I would like to thank the President of both Presidents of Divar and especially Mr. Goan, and all those who are present here for giving such a great standing ovation to our team. And thank you so much for that absolutely amazing start for us. It is giving more and more energy. Good. Today, as the beautiful child explained to you, is the World Rabies Day, and she talked very good on that. I am not going into that. This World Rabies Day, the theme for this year is breaking rabies barrier. That is breaking rabies barrier. That is something which we have to start it, breaking the barriers or breaking the disturbances or breaking anything which is coming in between. See, internationally, geographical barriers are there. For example, people think that only Europe can eliminate rabies. India cannot eliminate rabies. We can prove that we can also do this because India is capable of doing anything, as you all know. In COVID also, we were the great leaders to eliminate or control rabies brutally. Similar to that, the social and the educational barriers. The social barriers, people think that India, people cannot understand and they cannot eliminate rabies. Or the educational background is so low and they cannot eliminate rabies. No, it is not like that. Even a beggar in India can physically do all these things. So if you can teach them or if you can create a big awareness, anything can be done. So this is a message of World Rabies Day, thanks to Louis Pasteur. So through this day, actually we are going to have two big events and two big event campaigns. One is the animal birth control camp, which has been set up here beautifully, which my colleague Dr. Stacey is going to talk about it. The other one which is following this is the static point vaccination campaign, mainly the awareness and vaccination of the voter law campaign, which my colleague Ms. Julie is going to talk about it. So during this time, I just want to take a couple of minutes about the status of this rabies disease in Goa. So as you all know, rabies is killing 20,000 people, estimated to be 20,000 people in India. Such a deadly disease, killing mostly the children. Majority of them are victims of children, unfortunately. So such a dangerous disease, not eliminated so far. Even when COVID came, we were very quick and we got the vaccine and we were able to get rid of this very quickly. And for this rabies, fortunately, we have vaccine available for a long time. Say about 130 years we have the vaccine, but still we are not on it. So the time has come now to think about it. But so far, as you all know, the rabies was a neglected disease all over the country, unfortunately. But now slowly this is being recognized. The importance is now being recognized. Now rabies is also notified in many of the states in India. So this is a good time to start now to eliminate rabies. First of all, we all should be proud, the Goan should be proud that Goa is the first state in India where it has been notified as a controlled state for rabies. Can we have a clap for this, please? Be proud after making this Goa as a controlled state by the government of Goa in collaboration with the Mission Rabies Worldwide Maintenance Service. Now all other states are now coming and taking training. Other countries are taking training, they are starting it. So this is the starting point. The starting person is Sri Manohar Parrikar. In fact, during 2013, he inaugurated this project in Goa state. To be very honest with you. So after this, by intensive vaccination, integrating with all these components, intensive vaccination, reaching this with the technology, that is the app technology, covering the dogs, vaccination by net catching and nut catching, and all these things, we were able to achieve this. There was no rabies so far from 2018 to until now, except only one single case during last year in human being. You understand? So only in the border we are able to get this virus still there in the border areas due to the rabies incursion from the neighboring states, but not in the interior Goa state. So this is a beautiful setup. If you look at this, for example, in Goa state last year, there were about 6 cases of rabies positive cases in animals, and 6 cases in dogs and 3 cases in cattle, and only 1 case in human being. This is 12 talukas in total. But the same thing, if you take just 4 talukas of bordering states, Maharashtra, Savatwadi, Vedogay, Godamar, and Karwar, all 4 talukas only, we have recorded 36 number of positive cases in animals. You can imagine how beautifully we have controlled the rabies in Goa state. This we have to maintain. This rabies control status we have to maintain. So that is the reason we are here on the World Rabies Day, appealing to all of you to collaborate, to support this initiative by the government of Goa and Mission Rabies Worldwide Veterinary Service to go on as be a model for all other states and all other countries. That is the starting point. Here in Goa, I have to tell you why we have started this in Goa, Divar Island. The reason was obvious because during June, there were 2 positive cases recorded, as I told you, in the animals, and that became a talk of the town because there was no rabies in the interior talukas, including this body. Suddenly 2 cases came through migration. Then the minister himself reviewed the situation, honorable minister reviewed the situation, and we were on it. The Mission Rabies and Worldwide Veterinary Service, with the support of the Panchayat, we were able to cover as many number of dogs as possible, and we vaccinated quickly and created a big awareness and stopped it quickly. So that is the starting point. So this being the place where the virus migrated, we wanted to have this awareness event as well at the same place, and also to take it up. The second reason is the support of the Panchayat. I salute both the Panchayat for their greatest support. So following this support, in addition to the vaccination, then our CEO thought better we have the sterilization campaign also set up. So then we thought to go for the sterilization campaign, and there was some, even though we are setting up, there are certain support required, financial support also required for keeping this food and other things. But that the Panchayat was able to manage it with getting funding and other things by social workers like Mr. Goan, and this became a reality now. So this is a model which we want all other Panchayats also should follow. That is the reason we are having this campaign here. So every Panchayat should take it up seriously, and if they could work on this rabies control and animal birth control, then we will have a beautiful environment where we can get along with the dogs. In general, please understand, dogs are the best companion animals in the world. So this is an opportunity. If you have a less population, and if you control the rabies and the dogs are become rabies free, and you can love the company of dogs and enjoy the company of dogs all the time. Because we have to live with the dogs, please understand. Killing is not a solution. Killing is not at all a solution for getting away with these problems of dogs. So you have to get along with the dogs beautifully only by keeping the dogs safer as well as controlling the population, which we have started with Panchayat. So I wish all the Panchayat should look into this and make it as a model, and just to go do this type of activities and campaigns to have more and more of this information passed on to the people of Goa to continue the status of controlled rabies status in Goa. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Goan, for raising awareness and doing a wonderful job for protecting everyone against rabies. Global freedom from the threat of dog-mediated rabies is visible within our lifetime. Ms. Julie Kaufman, Director, Animal Welfare Mission Rabies, will now speak a few words on rabies control and maintenance strategy in Goa.
Good morning. Thank you all on Rabies Day, but for us, Mission Rabies, every day is a Rabies Day. Rabies is one of the oldest diseases in the world, but it is also one of the most neglected. However, thanks to our dedicated team of vaccinators, animal handlers, education officers, surveillance officers, veterinary doctors, Goa State has been officially declared a rabies control area. Our teams work exceptionally hard throughout all the seasons, so during the really hot time, through the monsoon rains, they are out every single day working to vaccinate as many dogs and educate as many people as possible. By vaccinating dogs, which are the reservoir species for rabies, we are creating an environment that is safer for the communities that share their homes with the dogs. We want to achieve this harmony where people can live alongside dogs without that conflict. Dogs are often very much loved members of the family, so we want to protect the families, we want to protect the dogs. We really want to create that harmonious way of life. Sterilisation also plays a very important part in this, and that's also why we're here today. Healthy dogs are happy dogs, and it should be the priority of every dog owner across Goa to have their dog vaccinated and sterilised. Responsible dog ownership really is the key. We can sterilise all and vaccinate all the stray dogs in Goa, but if all the dog owners continue to let their unsterilised and unvaccinated dogs roam free on the streets, the issues will never go away. Over the years, we've encountered many rabid stray dogs that have been confirmed positive for rabies that have actually been owned, and many of these have been young puppies. So today, our most important plea to the citizens of Goa is to avail of a free rabies vaccine. So that is where our status point vaccination campaign comes in. So this starts today and it runs until the 26th of October. We have many centres all over Goa in the different talukas. So bring your pet along for its free rabies vaccination. And even if you care for dogs in your communities, you may be a feeder, you may be a dog rescuer, bring those dogs along too and you can vaccinate them for free. So as you know, our work is to keep Goa safe. We also conduct intensive vaccination on the borders of Maharashtra and Karnataka. So this is all part of the strategy to keep Goa safe from rabies. But we all need to work together to create this change and maintain Goa's rabies control status. So that's my message today. The most important message is please bring your dogs for vaccination to our Status Point campaign, but also bring your dogs, if you live on Divar Island, bring your dogs for sterilisation. Sterilisation is so important. The WBS team have worked so hard over the last few weeks, planning everything, all the preparation for this camp, and they're going to continue to work extremely hard over the next month to sterilise as many dogs as possible. So please do take advantage of the free vaccinations, sterilisation camps, bring your dogs and help us maintain a rabies controlled Goa. Thank you very much and happy World Rabies Day.
Thank you, ma'am. The animal birth control program is the only scientifically proven method to reduce stray dog population in a city or town. Dr. Stacey Sequeira, Director, HICS, WES International Training Center, Assam, will now enlighten us on animal birth control campaign at Divar by HICS and Worldwide Veterinary Service.
Very good morning to everybody, dignitaries on the days and all the students and community members gathered here. My name is Dr. Stacey. I work as a veterinary doctor as well as the director at WBS 6. Today, apart from celebrating World Rabies Day, we are also here to inaugurate the Divar Island Sterilization Camp, our mission rabies team came in and vaccinated the entire island, as well as started educating people on the benefits of vaccination as well as sterilization. Now, in order to control rabies, it's not only important to have that one vaccine, but to always maintain a high coverage. And in order to be able to maintain a high coverage, we need to have a stable population which is not continuously growing. Based on the data mission rabies were able to give us, we found that there were a lot of dogs on Divar Island in comparison to the actual human population. And this was the reason that WES then thought, let's do a sterilization camp in Divar and help out the animals over here. So with the help of both the panchayats, I really thank them. They've gone out of their way to help us with setting up, providing us a proper structure, providing us with food and accommodation and all other local support. We have now set up a sterilization camp in the shed behind the Goan Panchayat. We urge everybody to please use this opportunity to get your animals sterilized. Our team will be here. We will be working from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Our aim is to sterilize as many dogs as possible in Divar. We'll be here for 3 weeks. Please help us by either contacting us via our helpline number, which is 899 317 342. I can read that out again. It's 899 317 342. For any questions or queries, please let us know. This number will be operational from Monday, 30th September, and we'll be happy to help in any way possible. We also request each and every one of you, the children, everybody else, to please go home and tell your parents if there are any dogs at home that are not sterilized, contact us. Apart from our catching team, we also have a service wherein we have a driver available who will be able to pick up and drop own dogs from the house and drop them back post the surgery. So please make best use of this facility. The last thing that I would just like to talk about is why we are advocating sterilizing your pets. So one unsterilized female and male dog, along with all their puppies, in 5 years will lead to more than 12,000 dogs in one area. So if we do not sterilize them while they are young and wait till they have a couple of litters, it also increases the chance of cancer. It increases the chances of life-threatening infections, sexually transmitted diseases. So in order to prevent all of this and to have happy and healthy animals that live as one in the community, we request everybody to please get the animals sterilized. The other thing that will also be available at the camp is that we will also be providing rabies vaccinations. So in case anybody has missed out during the first vaccination drive, or has any annual vaccines due, apart from the sterilization, you can please visit the camp and get your pets vaccinated as well. I have my entire team. I'm only one person standing here, but we have an entire team that has worked I would say the entire last 3 weeks really hard to set this up. And I do hope you all make best use of the facilities. And the other thing we were asked to mention is we are also open on 2nd October. So if anybody would like to come visit the place, have a tour around the facilities, see what a sterilization camp actually looks like, you're very welcome to do so. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for all your efforts and also that of your team. I request our special invitee for the day, Mr. Goan, to kindly speak a few words.
Good morning, everyone. आज आमच्या मठीत आशिल्ले आमचे गोलती नामेचे सरपंच बाब मारियो पिंटो तशेंच सामार्थ सगळे सरपंच बाब सुप्रिया तारी आनी आमचे दोनी पंचायतीचे डेप्युटी सरपंच पंच आनी आमचे डॉक्टर्स teachers, father and principal. आयज डॉग्स वॅक्सिनेशन प्रोग्राम आमच्या दिवाळेक बरो प्रोग्राम दोन्ही पंचायतींनी जबाबदारी घेवन केल्लो आसा. आमी प्रत्येकान हेजो फायदो घेवपाची गरज आसा आनी डोर टू डोर आमची डॉक्टर्स टीम विजीट करतले आनी आमच्या डॉग्स आसता ते आमचे वफादार कित्याक आमच्या आयज मनशाक व्हॅल्यू ना पूण डॉग्सांक व्हॅल्यू आहा. कित्याक डॉग्स जे बारीक बारीक डिजीज आसता आनी वॅक्सिनेशन जाय पडटा तांकां गरजेची गरज आसा की डॉक्टर्स तेंची कॅर घेता की आमचे कॅर घेवपाक आमची कोण तरी फॅसिलिटी आहा. डॉक्टर्सांची कॅर घेवपाक आमची डॉक्टर्सांची टीम आहा. तर आमच्या दिवाळेक सगळ्यांनी इनिशिएटीव घेवन प्रत्येक डोर टू डोर सगळ्या गांवांनी विजीट करून की डॉक्टर्स डोर टू डोर पावतले. सगळ्यांनी हेजो फायदो घेवपाची गरज आसा आनी आमच्या म्हाका दिसता की गोंयभर जे पंचायत आसता बाकीचे आनी हेर गांव आसता हेंच्यांनी ही विजीट करपाची गरज आहा. हे प्रोग्राम करपाची गरज आसा आनी म्हाका तुमी हांगा जे दोनूय पंचायतीन म्हाका एज अ इनवायटी म्हणून आपयला तुमकां सगळ्या गांवच्या सगळ्यो बरें बरें म्हणटात आनी म्हजे दोन उतर थँक्यू.
Thank you, sir. Mission Rabies Worldwide Veterinary Service had organized a drawing competition for the students of our area of Divar High School and St. Aloysius High School. The competition was held in two categories. Category 1 for the students of standard 3rd and 4th and category 2 for the students of standard 5th and 6th. 20 students participated in each category, that was 10 students from each of the mentioned schools. There were 3 prizes in each category. I call upon Mr. Rohan to give away the first prize to the winners in both the categories. Students, I request you as I call out your name, kindly come up on stage. In the first category, the first prize goes to Master Pawan Singh of RED of Divar High School. The second category, the first place goes to Miss Soumya Sarvesh Pradhankar of St. Aloysius High School. Thank you, sir. Next, I request Mr. Mario Pinto, Sarpanch of Golden Away Village, Panchayat, to give away the second prize to the winners in both the categories. First category, the second place goes to Master Devansh Chudekar of St. Aloysius High School. In the second category, the second place goes to Miss Shrishti Sarvesh Malvankar of St. Aloysius High School. Mrs. Supriya Kali, Sarpanch of Samutais Village Panchayat, to give away the third prize to the winners in both the categories. In the first category, the third prize goes to Miss Muriel Marcus of Divar High School. In the second category, the third prize goes to Master Cassius Xavier Pinto of Divar High School. We will now display all the drawings that were made by these participants on the stage, requesting the staff of Mission Rabies to kindly help with that.
Once announcement to make teacher Anthony Ladima has been appointed as nodal officer anti-rabies for Our Lady of Divar High School. Please give a big hand.
There is a special prize going out to our oratory speaker for the day, Miss Joanne Pereira, a student of class 10 of REG of Divar High School. I request Dr. Murabel Director of Education Mission Rabies of WEBTV to present the prize. Let us give a loud round of applause to all the participants and donors. I request Mrs. Supriya Kali to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the Malad Panchayat and the community as we are coming to the end of this program.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mission Rabies Day आणि तसेच स्टॅलायझेशन कॅम्पाक आयज आमी सगळे इनोव्हेशन चवलेली आसा. तुमकां हांव सगळ्यांक मागता की आमच्या डॉक्टर मोर्गन आनी तेजे टिमीक तुमी तिंकाय हांव चडांत चड देव म्हणटा. परत एकदां हांव आमचे दोनी पंचायती वतीन हांव डॉक्टर मोरगनाक आनी तेजे टिंकाय हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. आमचो तुमकां सपोर्ट सदांच आसतलो.